welcome to our second Thursday of Yoga Class at 5:30. So thank you guys so much for joining me. My name is Stephanie, and I am your VP, or your yoga instructor, also the Vice President of Sanctified Laces Sorority Incorporated. With that being said, I would like to send out a huge congratulations to the men of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, the Tau Epsilon chapter here at Creighton State University. Congratulations, boys, and welcome to Geek Life. So we're going to go ahead and get started with my 3 stipulations. You guys already know what I'm going to say. 1, if anything's causing you any harm at any point in the class, feel free to go ahead and come out of it, find a problem you need to, or you can just do something else that works for your body, and then we'll be back in whenever again you are ready. Secondly, breathing into your lungs and not into your chest. Again, getting that nice posture, allowing the lungs to expand and rising off of the hips, and allowing the body to fully take nice deep breaths and relax into each pose. And thirdly, again, you don't always have to do what I'm doing. If at any point you feel like I just want to do this pose, or this pose is for me, you can find an alternative or just do something that suits you. I can't see you, so I won't be able to tell. So it's okay. So we're going to go ahead and get started today. And today I'm going to warn you guys, it's core and hips day. So we're going to do some splits today. But we're going to start out on our backs to just get a nice little warm up here. I want the feet directly hips apart, feet planted, again, pressing into all 4 corners of those feet here. And I want you guys to not have a dip in the spine. If you feel like your spine is not pressing against the mat, your core is not activated. So we're going to tuck the hips under, engage that core, and you'll feel the core immediately start tightening up and flattening out, and the lower back doesn't have any pressure on it at all. So we're going to take the hands behind the ears. We're just going to start with some crunches. Nice and easy, nothing too crazy to start off our practice. It's always important just to focus a few minutes of your practice on core every day. If you don't practice every day, then whenever you do practice, just having a little bit of time for the core, just to build that strength and better all your other poses. Get out there and give me 10 more. Deep breaths, feeling that lower back press into the mat, core engaged. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful, guys. Dropping the head down, relaxing the shoulders, and we're going to still keep those hips tucked, lower core activated, activating the whole core, pressing the spine against the mat. And we're just going to take the feet together, bottoms of the feet facing the ceiling. Don't judge my socks, guys. These are my favorite socks. You know me, but these are my favorites. So we're going to, again, flex at the ankle, have the toes pointing towards the wall behind you, bottoms of the feet facing the ceiling. If you feel like your lower back is still causing you some tension, you can take the hands and just place them right underneath your bottom for a little more support. And so we're just going to go ahead and take some nice leg raises. If this is where you can go, you still feel core activation, so it's okay. If you find that you're down here, or even down here, and you can come up comfortably, that's okay. You guys are going to give me 20. Deep breaths, guys, still engaging that core. And more. You guys got this. Stick with me. Again, if you can't stick with me, that's okay. But if you want to challenge yourself, if you feel like pushing today, you want to try, you can go ahead and keep going. 4 more. And beautiful. Bring the legs back up here. We're going to go ahead and bend at the knees. Again, we're just going to keep the ankles flexed. If you can keep the hands under your bottoms, if you still want that stability and you just want to feel it in the core, that's okay. So we're going to just go ahead and extend out, and in, out, and in, returning back to that 90-degree angle. Beautiful. Give me 10. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knees back into center. And we're just going to hug it in for a bit, rocking side to side. We just did a lot of good core work, a lot of good back work. We're just going to take a nice break before we continue forward. 2 more deep breaths here. And on the final breath, again, resetting the hands underneath the bottom if you need to, or if you want to strictly rely on that core strength, you can bring the hands out to the side. But we're just gonna again come to that 90-degree ankles flexed. And we're just gonna bring the knees down and up. Keeping the knees bent, we're just gonna tap the floor with our heels, bring it back up. Just give me 10 of these. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful, guys. Again, bringing the knees back into center and gently rocking side to side. That was a great little warm-up. You should be feeling nice and warm right about now. And we're just going to bring the arm down to a nice wide T. We're going to stretch out that core and just bring the knees down and over to the left. Whew. Oh, that's that. Oh, that's fine. It's so loud. You can even turn the head to finish the gate, to finish the twist, or to twist just a little deeper. And arms out to the side, engage the core, lift through center, and down and over to the opposite side. Again, trying your best to keep both shoulders planted on the mat here. If you find that your knees are up here or down here and you need something to put underneath it, you can find a book if you don't have a block, or just something to support your knees and bring them down to you. 2 more deep breaths. And on the last breath, inhaling back through center, we're just gonna rock up. From here, we're gonna shift onto our hands and knees, coming into my favorite, tabletop, stacking the shoulders on top of the wrists, knees underneath the hips. Like I always say, being mindful that there's a nice space between the knees here. Pressing into all 5 points of the hand, pressing into the tops of the feet and the shins here. And we're gonna again continue to stretch out that core. We're just gonna take some cows. So just dropping the tummy down. And holding here. And shifting back into our cat. But we're not going to go too much into our cat. We're just going to stretch the core out and turn the abdomen downwards a little bit. It's to stretch from the top to bottom of our core. And exhale, dropping the tummy down. And back into the cat. 1 deep breath. Revert into our cow. On the final breath here, we're going to again take the toes together, knees to the outer edge of our mat, and just send the hips back, child's pose, wide-legged. And again, know that you can come to this pose at any point in time if you feel too tired, need to catch your breath, or anything like that. You're welcome to come back into this pose here. And on the final breath, inhaling back up through center. So, like I said earlier, today we're going to get into our split. So we're really going to work the hips and the hamstrings for today. So we're going to bring that right leg up and out, coming in for a nice kneel. And I want you guys to put your hands on your hips. And if you feel like your hips are out here and your core is not really activated up front, I want you guys to tuck the hips underneath, pulling that core in. So I go from here to here. Activation down through that leg here. And we're just going to lean forward, dropping the hips down, but still tucking the hips underneath. So it's like you're stretching and you're flexing at the same time, and you'll find that helps your body release just a little bit easier, having both of those forces, the stretching and the contracting, working together, pushing down nice and easy. And we're not going to force our way down because it's not about flexibility here. It's more about keeping the hips square, that core engaged, opening up that hip down on this side. Give me 5 more deep breaths. Two more breaths. And on the final breath here, we're just going to go ahead and relax it. And we're just going to bring both of the hands to the inside of that foot here. And you can shimmy that foot out to the side. And for our next pose, our lizard, we are going to focus on flexibility so you don't have to contract the muscles in your bottom. And we're just going to lean forward as far as you can. Again, for a very helpful to have a block or to have a book that can bring the ground to you. So you're not putting too much tension on that hip or your knee or any tension on this quad muscle either on the other side. And holding here however best you can. And gently releasing, coming back up to center. From here, we're going to keep that front knee, that front foot where it is, and just simply push the hips back, extending long through that knee here, and placing the hands on the floor again, using the block if you need to. And we're just going to go ahead and fold forward. We again always want to lead with our chest. We don't want to curve our back and try to force and hunch our way into it. We want to flatten the back and lead with the chest. If you find that your foot being relaxed doesn't really give you the stretch you're looking for, feel free to flex that foot and have it on the ankle, on the heel, and just fold forward. You'll find a nice deeper tug on that back hamstring. Five more deep breaths here. Again, being mindful to engage that core and pull the body lower into that post and closer to that leg here. And on the last breath, leaning back to center, pushing through that front knee, restacking the knee on top of the ankle, and again, dropping the hips forward. We're going to do slides on each side. So this is the last time before we move on to our next side. Again, tucking the hips under, and again, leaning forward as far as we can. Two more exhales. And again, shifting that foot out to whatever side is best for you. Bringing both hands to the inside of that foot. And again, taking our lizard on this opposite side. Two more deep breaths here, really allowing the hips to open up. And gently walking the hands back until we are sitting upward. And pushing through that front leg, extending nice and long. And again, leaning down with the chest, spine straight. Again, flexing that heel if you want that little bit extra oomph for the stretch. Three more exhales. And gently walking the hands back. And we're going to go ahead and just bring that foot back. Knees to the outer edge of the mat, big toes together, hips back and down, child's pose. And on the final breath, inhaling back up, and we're going to repeat on the opposite side. I'm a sucker for my mat being straight, guys. So we're going to again bring that opposite leg up and out, stacking the knee on top of the ankle here. And again, just placing the hands on the hips, engaging that bottom and squeezing down as far as we can. So wherever you are comfortable, again, if you feel like you're a little off balance, trying to find a book or something that can be utilized to bring the neck to you. Five more deep breaths. And I find that clasping my hands and actually pressing away that leg helps me to engage my lower core more and get a little bit deeper stretch for myself. So if you would like to try, you can just interlace the fingers, place them on top of that knee, and just gently push away. And on the exhale, pushing through that front leg, folding at the hips and bending forward. Again, taking whatever modification you would like, whether it be foot up or foot relaxed. Leading with the chest, coming on down and breathing for 5 deep breaths here. Two more exhales. And gently coming on back up, placing the hands on the hips, engaging the core, contracting those muscles, and pushing down. You go a little bit more of a release this time, so see if you can try to get just a little bit lower. Two more deep breaths, trying to find just a little bit more depth in the stretch. Exhale, pushing back to that leg, folding forward last time here. Trying to find ourselves a little bit deeper than our stretch than we were before. And coming on down. And on the final breath, pushing back up through center, bringing that leg back. And again, big toes together, knees to the outer edge of the mat, sending the hips back, dropping the chest down, child's pose. And on the final breath here, coming on back up to center. And we're going to submit onto our bottoms. And again, I know you guys are like, oh, I'm just always going through stretch. Well, we're sitting at home and our hips and our hamstrings are getting really tight from sitting around and binge watching Netflix and Hulu and doing work and all that. So your hips will thank me, I promise you. So again, coming into this YV, sitting however best you feel comfortable. You can need to double up on that. You can need to get a bolster or some blocks or whatever. You can do some pillows right there and get super comfortable. But we're going to go ahead and take a nice pancake pose. So I want you guys to place your hands down in front of you, and we're just going to do a few rotations here. This will help to ease the body and ease that lower back before we fully fold forward. Engaging that core to pull you down and lift you back up through center. So eventually, you won't even have to use your arms anymore. You can just use your core and your hip strength. 5 more circles this way. One more deep breath rotation and bring it to the opposite side. 10 more rotations on this opposite side. Three to four more. And on the final rotation here, we're going to bring it back to center. Again, finding whatever works best for you. If you just want to go ahead and start folding, we're going to inhale the arms up, lengthening the spine. Exhale and fold forward. Again, you can have pillows underneath. You can get some blankets just to like lay on like this if you want to. But we're going to be here for about 20 to 25 deep breaths. You can hear me, 20 to 25. I want you guys to really let your hips relax and release and get that deep stretch for the hamstrings here. So if you have some music you want to listen to, you're welcome to do so. But again, 20 to 25 deep breaths here. 15 more, guys. Stick with it if you can. I promise it'll feel so much better when you're done with it. All right, guys, almost there. 5 more deep breaths. Stick with me, I promise. Lower back opening and releasing. You're finding you're getting a little bit lower with each couple of deep breaths that you take. Give me 4 more. And on the last breath, placing the palms down, we're just going to gently, slowly, no rush, walk back, back, back until we are sitting upright. Find that feels so good on the lower back here. And nothing crazy, we're just going to inhale up and over, getting a nice stretching for the side body. Through center. And coming on back. From here, we're going to bring the bottoms of the feet together, leaning back. And we're going to come in for a nice cobbler's pose. So bringing the feet together again, clasping the hands like this. Intertwine and just hold the feet here. We're going to sit for a nice butterfly to release any tension that we might have caused on the back of the legs, the hamstrings. Hips might be a little bit tighter. You feel like the lower back is a little hurting, but it's okay. We're just going to flap our wings and fly. Sitting here about 5 deep breaths. And just restricting the movement to the legs. So if you want to sway side to side, try to keep it in the hips, not in the body. And just letting each side of the body and the hips open up. And on the last breath here, keeping the same pose, we're just going to go ahead, leading with our chin, because I find that if you lead with your head, you just always end up hunching over. So we want to lead with our chin, sitting up nice and tall, chest open, and we're going to fold forward as far as you can. Doesn't have to be too far. I'm super jealous, but some of you might be able to bring your chin to the floor. Some of you might be exactly where I'm at. Some of you might be up here. It's perfectly fine wherever you are. As long as you feel that nice stretch in the vertebral column, the hips opening up, that core engaged, pulling you further down, you're absolutely fine. We're going to rest here 5 deep breaths. Two more exhales for me. And gently releasing, coming through the center. We're going to bring the legs together. And we're just going to rotate and come down onto our backs. Pull down. Everybody's favorite part, bringing the knees in. You might find that your legs are a little bit shaky or your hips are shaking a little, and that's okay. We're going to have the knees in and just rock side to side. And on the last breath, we're going to take a little bit more of an advanced lying down spinal twist than we did at the beginning. So as opposed to both knees down, we're going to bring that left leg out, keeping that right knee into the chest, and just bring it down and over to the opposite side. Again, utilizing a book, a walk, anything that can make this pose easier for you. And resting here. And on the last breath, lifting back to the center. And bring it back in, switching it out. Extend the left or right arm long and just twisting the knee down and over to that out the slip slide. And again, leaning back through center, bring the knees in. And from here, we're going to bring the bottoms of the feet to face the ceiling, and we're going to go ahead and come in for a nice, happy baby pose. This will be a wonderful stretch to release that tension on the hips. You can just jump your arms side to side like a happy baby. Maybe smiling in this pose if you feel a little silly. That's okay. This is your practice. This is your time in your space. If you would like, you can go ahead and test out that flexibility by just trying one side, one straight leg, second side, straight leg if you would like. And again, bring the knees into center, hugging them in, giving yourself one more hug. And engaging the core, rolling it up. And we are done. That was our cool down. Again, guys, please take the next 10 to 15 minutes to lay down in your meditation with a nice song that you like, a show, whatever it may be to get you into a meditative state. Again, you can lay down on your back, your side, your stomach if you want to sit up, or legs up the wall is also an option for you. But again, please take time to meditate, be safe, and be blessed. And namaste, guys.
All right.